everyone. How's everyone's evening? Having a good one? Mine has been very busy, made slightly busier by the fact that I thought the Rising ended next week, not this week. And I've been putting it off because I didn't want to just stream it while I did it. So we're doing it right now, right before my bedtime, before I turn into a pumpkin. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long, but this will be a pretty short stream, a little mini stream, while we go ahead and do that. So I believe this is going to start in Ulda. Oh, you know what? I have free tickets for this. Okay. Keep it Jakya. Oh, the nice music. Okay, Rising Calm. Jakya is looking around in consternation. Parasol, potpourri. Thinking. What's up? Why are you thinking so much? Ah! Aurora, what an astonishing coincidence. Hmm? What do you mean, who am I? Inkeepa Jakya, reporter for the Raven. You helped me investigate that visitor from another world, remember? Yeah, we're all gonna remember in like a day. Anyway, this is perfect. I could use your assistance with another story, assuming you have time, that is. Sure, definitely. So here's the thing. Just recently, an unusual visitor cut through Gidania's markets like a scythe, in a frenzy to purchase every Nymea lily available. And I mean all of them, like a scythe. Was it a reaper? For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop, so I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to our mysterious flower fancier, but by all accounts, he and his cargo hold of lilies had departed for Ul'dah. Not wanting the trail to grow cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded the airship myself. Sorry if I'm reading that really fast. I didn't know how long it would take. And was quickly reminded of how hard it is to chase a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and its people well enough, though, don't you? What say you to lending a hand to my investigative efforts? Well, sure. I'd be happy to. I'm ready. Wonderful. Then we've no time to lose. First things first, we pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. The local tavern is always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip and rumor, and the quicksand on Balmung sure is. I'm guessing that's where we're going. Okay. God, I just assumed yes it is. Oh boy, so many people. Oh, yep, welcome to the quicksand on Balmung, everyone. Just in case you aren't from around here, this is where the Barpy comes to die. Though I will say that since they implemented the like kick thing, the AFK kicker, the middle is not quite as busy as it normally is. Oh, Momodi. Well, you know me. I started in Ul'dah on Orora. So, we're besties. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine morning? I like my shirt, Remoti. Ooh, playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions then. Ahem. We are attempting to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspiciously large number of Nymea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Ul'dah. Any idea of who this person might be? Well, we've more than our fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. But now that you mention it, I do remember this florid minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said he pulled in from Gdania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist Guild. Actually, a familiar face in these parts. Never did get his name, though, strangely enough. A nameless traveler arriving from Gdania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the alchemist, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you find so many gospel adventures crammed in one spot? It's true, Momodi. It's very true. That certainly makes sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele, while you chase down our other lead at the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? I can do it. Then that will be our plan. Once you've spoken to with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any new revelations. Both moon cats, so we're like besties off the bat. Well, I'm glad I'm not the one who has to stay here, so. Let me out. Gonna be another little concert here. Was there a concert last year? Oh yeah, we had to do a puzzle last year. That was fun, I guess. Where am I going? Oh, Alchemist Guild. I'll just take the Aetherite, because I don't know how to walk there. Bling. Chemist Guild. Scholars? What? I'm a scholar. Oh, Alchemist Guild. I have Alchemist level. I think it's like 50. Oh boy, I wasn't looking. Severian. Stop following me, Janine. So boldly do you approach a master of his profession. I warn you, this matter best be deserving of the precious moments you steal away from my unending research. You know me. You kind of know me. You question me for a tabloid piece? Away with you! I refuse to waste another instant on this trivial nonsense. It's Micah! But just a moment. Perhaps there is a shred of scholarly value to this after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak, and his request to process a vast quantity of floral material. 'Tis laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, so I assign the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Dietrich is your man. It's Micah. We are twinning. I want to fist bump you. Run away. Micah's running away from me. Come back. Fist bump. Why, I would be delighted to assist you. This is regarding that large levy of Nymea lilies. I don't know why I made him talk like that. He kind of looks like Thancred. Is that Thancred? That's him. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers, as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. And though I cannot recall the nature... Let's start again. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it shall be distributed among the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, then I might suggest you speak with the gentleman himself. Then might I suggest you speak with the gentleman himself? Reading is hard. I don't know what accent to give Yoshi P. I never hear him speak English. I'm just gonna have to give him a voice. Back to the quicksand. I did see that there. Micah / Glorious commented about the bunny and the elk robe, which I did see. They were following me, which is fine. I'm fun to follow. I have a long tail. My cat's asking for uppies. Ow! Wow! Ooh, just really, really asked for them with claws on my leg, huh? Hey, bud. Wow, that was fun. Okay. Where is she? I could look at the map and see where the icon is, or I could just blindly search around, which is what I'd be doing. It's more in character. Adventure, you're back! Did the alchemist offer up any new information? Did they? Kind of. So to summarize, this famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some as yet unknown item to be handed out during the rising. Oh, I heartily agree that we should speak to him directly. And as luck may have it, I've just discovered that he means to put on a performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. Well, there we go. Oh, I think it's time for one of my patented on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we hurry over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. I'm not a murder. Oh, yeah, he has to be a murder cat. Jeez. Fun fact, which some people may know, some may not, Kipe Jakya is from 1.0. Hold on, let me let this cat up. Come on. Come on! Okay, well, his claw is in my microphone. Oh, buddy, you are graceful. Okay, so Kipe Jakya is from 1.0, and during the ending events in 1.23b, I think, stuff was really going down. If you did the Rising event a few years ago, they redid it here. Basically, monsters spawning in Ul'dah. But during that event, during the White Raven event, the end of the storyline with Meteor and everything, she was a GM character. It was actually like a character playing her, or a person playing her. And they would walk around and ask people what they'd seen, what's going on in Eorzea. And people would be like, oh, I fought Nail Van Darnus, or whatever her title was then. May have been Deus Darnus by then. And God, I'm just not running even remotely the right way. Well, I passed right by him. Yeah, and then they would actually. She wrote little articles based on what people told her. I thought that was really fun. Little, I don't know, trivia about it. I did not play during 1.0, but I am really into the lore, so I kind of know some of the details. I just find it interesting. One day I will do, I kind of wanted to do for the Rising a little 1.0 walk around, but I've been having a little bit of trouble getting it to work. I think I messed something up. So once I get that to work again, I will do one. We'll take a little walk around. So if anyone has anything they want to see, let me know. There's some dungeons. I'll take those around. It's pretty empty, but it's fun. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but you are the famous wandering minstrel, are you not? I am indeed. Look whom you've brought to see me. Was there aught I might do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I am curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the alchemists, not to mention your plans to distribute the results of your work. I'm literally bleeding from this cat. You followed me? But how did you... why would you... Okay, she's cool. Ah, right of the Raven. That explains much. Did you also learn what I tasked the alchemist to create? Is the curl out of the bag for all to smell? No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good, then my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bundles of potpourri to all and sundry during the Rising. It'll smell so nice. As in flowers mixed with spices? That aromatic stuff you see in bowls on parlor tables and the like? The very same, except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet even without such enhancements, the scent of Nymea lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The Rising is a time of remembrance, of mourning. It is a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in the seventh umbral calamity. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a modicum of peace during this oft-times melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a genuinely lovely idea! Only just this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I'm glad we met ere you inadvertently spread word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient detail to write your article? Oh, sorry, right in your face. Oh, yes, I have plenty to work with, thank you. Splendid. Now, since you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. You needn't fret so. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out potpourri. I can supply the crowd at the show, but it would be most helpful if you might deliver bundles to some other parts of town. I can play piano, apparently. Oh, we would be happy to, and it would only help me flesh out the story. Let's head back to the quicksand adventure. If we hand out bundles there, then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. Why do we have to keep going there? Low on helping hands, to tell the truth, so this has worked out for the best. Please, come and meet me at the Ruby Road Exchange once you've finished with your task. All right. I can't decide whether to make him British or not. Maybe I will. Okay. Oh yeah, back to the quicksand. It's a very low travel one. I feel like last year we had to go to like... Was that one? Was that the one with the art? I don't remember. These events all start to blend together. Keep it, keep it. Kippy? Yeah, where should I want to sing? Let's get to work, shall we? Am I gonna have to like ask questions to people? Like, I think you'll like this bag better. I think you'll like this bag better. Investigating in my short shorts. Talking to myself in my short shorts. The quicksand is not that empty. Hi, other cat. Meow. Oh, I forgot I had the cursor off. It wasn't in front of her face. You never know where my cursor is. Hey, I got one too. Whoa, it's so cool, man. Do you want to go throw him in the alley? Yeah, let's go throw him in the alley. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at my little face. What is it that you are giving out there, adventurer? Oh, smaller voice is needed. Oh, here you go. Oh. Ah, I know this scent. Nemea lily, yes? Wow, you... The flower is often placed on the graves of the fallen, a practice with which I am, alas, intimately familiar. I choose this particular bloom. I explained what Yoshi-P just told me. I see. Perhaps the perfume does remind one of the peace of repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For no veteran such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Oh. Ari Mio Mio. You're cool though, I like your hair. Emoti! Keeping busy out there, ain't you, Aurora? I know it's for the rising and all, but it tickles me to see a hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand girl. You know I started as an errand girl for you. I mean, ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. Lend aid where it's needed. And you haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy. It does, not to mention a little misty-eyed. The good you've done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll be all the better for it. I don't know why I made her like have that voice, but it's here. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left, and I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If we leave out a basketful in the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising's over. Mr. Sormoti took a goodly amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. We should go and see the minstrel and let him know we've completed our task. Bye, Momoti. My first friend in Eorzea. Technically, I started. You guys should be happy that my chat is covering old chat. Um, you know what? I'm actually log it. Okay. Funnily enough, I go back to my guild chat and turn off group chat, and one of my FC members said, "That's enough old chat for one night. Good night." It's true. I try not to be here. Where am I going? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, over here. He's always over here. Time to saying goodnight, because I'm fit astral era. Copy of the Kirby. Okay, Yoshi P, take me to the void. Hi. The reporter and our most qualified assistant return. The performance went well, I must say. What of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material? Any moving material, like boxes? Yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear the treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around town, questioning adventures and taking notes. That's what I was talking about. But as Dalamud descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then that I fled with my younger brother to the border in relative safety. There were a few less prudent friends and colleagues who might still be here if they'd done the same. Glad you're okay, Kipe. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it, but there are things I cannot, nay, should not forget. Such are the thoughts which blossom in my mind when I breathe in that potpourri's perfume. Oh, wait. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. What say you to Rising Calm as a title? Sorry, I got distracted because she has sun cat eyes. She's a moon cat, but she has sun cat eyes. How fitting. I look forward to reading it. Interesting. I mean, it's not completely uncommon for there to be like mixes, and sun cats were adopted in moon cat tribes, but she definitely has a moon cat name. I too sense the stirring of a new composition. A hopeful verse, dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend the path out of catastrophe and despair. Ring. I'm being taken to the void. Prelude. I have a little flower mat, like a Nymea lily, perhaps, and my book ready to take notes. Oh, it's so bright. I was trying to take a picture of him in front of the moon, but I missed it. Oh, well, I guess I'll take a picture of him. Is he in the Endwalker armor? Gallant. It is I. Oh, is that not? I don't know the paladin armor sets. Is the world that exists outside your reality? Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. What a pleasure it is to welcome you here again, Aurora. And what a privilege it is that your chosen trail should run alongside mine for so long. On such a day as today, I hope you will forgive me a brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in a troubled land, and the quest for its salvation consumed my every moment. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yes, it is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventurers. Meow. I'm so cute. 10 years is a long time, yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without that accumulation of daily effort, and that is what makes it a milestone worth making. Barking. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years. I haven't been here the whole 10 years, but I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Thank you, Yoshi B. Rest well, warrior of light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. I'm excited for Endwalker, so thank you, Yoshi P. I like your paladin armor. Until we meet again, my friend. Oh, it's the Shadowbringer's armor. Yeah, I can't remember. I didn't open any of the boxes. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm not smiling. I'm unhappy. Oh man, I missed my moon picture. Must have been clicked out. It wasn't taking a picture. I guess it's on stream forever. What a moving rendition. And now I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude, Aurora. I would still be floundering in the street without your assistance. Until we meet again. Bye, Sun Moon Cat. Oh, thanks. Is that a parasol? A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion of the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. I'm not going to sing them dramatically. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. God-slayer struck by an echoing roar, heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom or death in bloody inferno untamed. By unbroken hopes from a sky long undimmed shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. A merciless gale, an unending road, if this be the path we are fated, then pray be our dawn in the rift betwixt worlds, your soul splendid light unabated. I can't read. Reading is hard. Oh, I'm so happy. What's that? I've never seen a firework before. I'm scared. Oh, I'm like a real cat. I'm gonna go hide under the couch. I really must apologize for pressing you into service for my potpourri scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. I know, you make me go fight hard fights. As for the gifts themselves, there is another reason as to why I chose the Nymea lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. Passage to the moon? The way ahead yet promises more hardship, and I wanted, at the very least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. Thank you, Yoshi P. Do it, well then we'll have our little island adventure place. That'll be fine. Oh, that's pretty. Woo! Rising calm. I won! Yay! I should have done this on another class and gotten that sweet, sweet 3,000 experience. Bum. The Great Eight. I know what it is. I don't really know what the 8 part means, but it's cool. Oh wait, did I get my parasol? Or I won't. I forgot how to use this. Accessories, fast accessories. I can have my little thing. Very cute. Oops, didn't do that. Very cute. Can I use these while I'm holding it? Nope. You can't do crap while you're holding these things. Prism. Useless. Cool. Oh, that was cute as always. The Rising is always very sweet. It's always very nice. Skill message from Yoshi P thanking us for playing. Because Yoshi P is the best. We love him. And hopefully he gets some rest when Endwalker comes out. Or sometime ever. But anyway, okay. Well, I am 7 minutes past pumpkin. So I am going to go to bed, but I did want to get run through this before it went away. How do I get rid of this little guy on me? Okay, I want to use one of these things. Ooh, pretty. Anyway, yes, I wanted to go ahead and get this on stream because I'm trying to get at least the seasonal events on. I probably won't do like MSQ on stream just because I'll be playing it at weird times, but like side stories and things like that. But you know, we never know. We'll see. Anyway, I just want to go ahead and do that short stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a really amazing night, and I will talk to you all later. Good night.